I thought I would talk about my favorite Madonna songs and least favorite songs or notable songs on Madonna's albums, and I have all of them here. I have my CDs out. I have them actually, I have pretty much all of them on vinyl as well because I collect them. So I'm going to kind of go in order, and these are the main studio albums. I have all the live stuff and everything, but these are the main studio albums. And I've been a Madonna fan for like ever since I think Like a Virgin, when I could remember music. And my mother bought me the Like a Virgin cassette because I liked the songs on it. I'm pretty discerning when it comes to Madonna. I think she's amazing and talented. Can take her in moderate doses. I used to be more fanatical than I am now, but I still think she's brilliant, and she takes such good pictures. She's always so amazing and talented, and you know, all the good stuff. And she made it easier for other artists to come, you know, behind her. Especially as she flaunted her sexuality, and her image changed again and again and again and again until it became almost a joke. But this is Madonna's first album, which is a classic, and it is wonderful because it's so raw. Favorite song on this album is Burning Up. I love Burning Up. Cheesy video, and I love Borderline. Probably the weakest track on this is I don't know, they're all pretty strong. They're all really good. You know, Lucky Star was a single, Borderline was a single, Burning Up was a single, Holiday was a single, Everybody was her first single. So I'm not a fan of Everybody. I just think it's kind of a little boring. But I do, it's a classic album. The next one is Like a Virgin. And I actually am kind of weird with this one. So we got Material Girl, Angel, Like a Virgin, Over and Over, Love Don't Live Here Anymore, Dress You Up, Shooby-Doo, Pretender, and Stay. I actually love Pretender. Pretender is one of my favorites. Material Girl, I never really liked that song. It was kind of silly. Like a Virgin, I do like a Virgin. Love Don't Live Here Anymore, I used to actually despise that song. I think on the cassette it was at the end of one of the sides, and I used to just skip over it. But I like it. You know, she kind of resurrected it for her her greatest hits, her greatest ballads album that she put out. But yeah, I like Pretender is such a good song, and the album is very tight. I really, you know, it's consistent, and she did a great job. I remember the back cover where she's getting out of bed. I used to think that was the prettiest photo. I just thought it was awesome. Next is sort of her kind of whatever album, but the reason why this one is important is because it has Into the Groove, which I love. It's such a good song. Where's the Party is kind of silly, but yeah, Into the Groove is definitely one of my all-time favorite Madonna songs. It's a dirty beat, and I loved it. I loved the video. I loved the whole thing about it. But other than that, this is sort of an unremarkable sort of collection, a dance collection. It's not really a full album. And then we get to Madonna's True Blue album, which I remember when the True Blue video first premiered on MTV, they had some contest where a fan-created video would win, and Madonna had actually put out another video. The cover of this by Herb Ritts is so beautiful. It's just a beautiful picture of the color. And on this album we have Papa Don't Preach, a decent song, Open Your Heart, I love it, White Heat, Live to Tell, kind of boring, Where's the Party, True Blue, La Isla Bonita. I remember buying the 45 record of La Isla Bonita And yeah, Jimmy Jimmy and Love Makes the World Go Round. I love Let Love Makes the World Go Round. That's such a good song. La Isla Bonita is great. True Blue's good. But Open Your Heart's my favorite on this album. I just think it is. I love the video, and I just think the whole song is just really, really great. And then we have Like a Prayer, which if you had the cassette and you had the LP, the vinyl, it smelled like patchouli. And the patchouli was like in the paper or in the plastic. I can't remember which one. I believe it was in the paper. And it had, you know, it was supposed to be this spiritual experience with Madonna. So this one had Like a Prayer. Yeah, it was decent. I like it. It's a good song. Express Yourself, which I loved. Love Song, which is kind of, it's, you know, it's a Prince duet, the only one she did with him. It's not all that. Till Death Do Us Part, yeah, it's okay. Promise to Try is a good song. Cherish, it's too saccharine for me. Dear Jessie is also very saccharine. I don't really care for it. It was a European single with a crazy kind of cartoon video. Keep It Together, I love that she resurrected that for the Blonde Ambition tour. It's a great song. Oh, I skipped Oh Father. I love Oh Father. Spanish Eyes is also a very good song. But my favorite on this is probably Oh Father and Express Yourself. Actor Contrition's kind of, it's very silly. I don't even know why it was included. But, I don't know, it's there. Then, all of a sudden, Vogue comes out, which was crazy. That was like a larger than life hit. And I had this on cassette. Loved it. Movie, not very good. But the soundtrack, I thought it was fun and just really well done. I loved her persona for it. I love the kind of crunchy hair she had. And I used to play play the mess out of this cassette when I had it. So He's a Man, Sooner or Later, it's amazing. Hanky Panky, kind of silly. I'm Going Bananas, I used to love that song. Cry Baby, it was okay. Something to Remember, that's the name of the ballads collection she has. Love that song. It's great, it's emotional. Back in Business is fun. More is also fun. What Can You Lose? Okay. Now I'm Following You is kind of silly with Warren Beatty. And of course Vogue, which I was obsessed with Vogue. I didn't even know what was, you know, the whole voguing thing. I had the cassette single and I used to play it so much. And one side of the cassette was just the beat. And I love that without the lyrics, because it was so layered, you know, it was layer upon layer upon layer of this amazing music. And then she kind of, you know, it was Greatest Hits, it was Immaculate Collection time. And then in '92, she came out with one of my favorites of hers, Erotica. People really trash the cover of this. I think it's wonderful. I think it's beautiful. You know, it's this orgasmic sort of, you know, going on. It reminds me of David Bowie's video for Life on Mars, the blue and the white contrast face. Remember I got this CD from Columbia House. This is actually the one I bought. I even have the hype sticker I stuck in the back. I had the cassette. I bought the cassette the day it came out from, I think it was Camelot Music or Blockbuster Music. The album I just went crazy over. Now that I've had some time to think about it, and the book, I also have the book. The book's okay. I think it's, I don't know, it's okay. I love Erotica. Erotica is one of my favorite Madonna singles because of the sampling that was done. Is all over the place, and it's, who would have thought, it's brilliant. Fever's okay. Bye Bye Baby is okay. Deeper and Deeper I love. Great video. Udo Kier is in it. I love him. Where Life Begins, it's kind of silly. Bad Girl, I like Bad Girl. The video was kind of okay. Waiting, decent song. Thief of Hearts, about Annette Bening stealing Warren Beatty from her. Kind of silly, kind of trashy. Words, no, don't like that song. Rain, I really don't like that. That single was not my favorite. Why Is It So Hard is pretty emotional. It's about, you know, losing people to AIDS. I mean, in This Life was about losing people to AIDS. Why Is It So Hard pretty much leads into that song. Did You Do It was the CD only version. It's kind of waiting with some stupid rap over top of it, and it's just kind of dirty and trashy, and I don't even know why it was there. Secret Garden is one of my top favorite Madonna songs. It's so unlike her. It's like this jazzy number. It's obviously she's talking, it's very sexual, but it is, I don't know, it's something about Secret Garden. It's different than any of all of her songs ever put out. Secret Garden is by far one of my favorites. Top 5 songs. I just love it. And I don't know why, it's just so different. And then she kind of toned down a little bit for her bedtime story. Sometimes you'll see this cover upside down. When it was first came out, it was right side up, and then for some reason, it got upside down. But this is this is the first CD of hers I bought outright in the store, and the day it came out, and it had this beautiful pale, you know, blue back, and I even have a hype sticker in the back, right there, because I kept it. During this time, I also was really into Michelle Ndegeocello, who was signed to her her Maverick label, and so I was so excited that she actually paired up with her on one of the songs. So we have Survival, decent song. Secret, I love the music, the orchestral in Secret. I'd Rather Be Your Lover, it's a good song with Michelle Ndegeocello. I love her bass work. Don't Stop, so. Inside of Me, yeah, it's kind of okay. Human Nature, I don't know, it's great, but the lyrics are kind of, the video, kind of silly. Forbidden Love, love Forbidden Love, it's amazing. And then Love Tried to Welcome Me, it's kind of, you know, it's not a bad song. Sanctuary, love Sanctuary. Bedtime Story, I was obsessed with Bedtime Story. I just, because the video was so out there. The first time I'd seen it, reminding me of R.E.M's Losing My Religion, and it was just so surreal and amazing. I remember when it premiered on MTV. Gorgeous video, amazing. And I have the special record single that came out with the holographic sort of iridescent face on it. And Take a Bow. That's such a good song. Take a Bow is amazing. So I love Bedtime Story on this. Forbidden Love is one I always sing to. I love that. And it's hard for me to pick just two. But Secret's a good song. I really like Secret. And all the people she had working on this album, I think she really put herself into it. And then, probably her most famous album that people just absolutely love is Ray of Light. And I have like the special limited edition. I have a bunch of limited editions of hers, but I never got the regular edition. And I ordered the regular edition and the special edition, and I got 2 special editions. So anyway, so I just kept it. So there's the Ray of Light picture. So this one has, I think I kept a little sticker. So there it is. There was a sticker on the back, and I usually kept all the stickers. So we got Drown World, Substitute for Love. It's okay. Swim, okay. Ray of Light, love it. Great song. Candy Perfume Girl, it's okay. Skin, so-so. Nothing Really Matters. Love Nothing Really Matters. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Sky Fits Heaven, so-so. Shanti, Ashtangi. It's kind of different. I think it's more experimental. Frozen, the first single, I fell in love with. I mean, I remember her website just went crazy with all the promo stuff, and the video, I love the video. Power of Goodbye, decent. The video was kind of okay. I remember watching it, it was on a TV in Sears, and I'm like, oh, the video's out. I was shopping with my grandmother. To Have and Not to Hold, a great song. One of my favorites. Little Star, you know, about her daughter, it's okay. Mergirl, again, okay. I don't like all... There are other albums I like more than this one, but the songs are so strong and everything is just falls into place in this album, and it really is. It's a classic. You can't go wrong with this album. It's something for everybody, really. I'm gonna stick my little hype sticker back. And I believe this was the first time, or the second time, she put a special edition out. I believe there was a bedtime story one in like a baby blue sort of velour package, but it's very hard to get. And Madonna's music album, which sounds so generic, but it's far from being generic. She kind of took on this, like the last album, she kind of played on the Memoirs of a Geisha with Nothing Really Matters. Love the video. This one she kind of went the route of the gay cowboy, Brokeback Mountain influence with the cowboy. I loved it. She started learning how to play guitar. I love the whole sequined cowboy thing that she had going on. And this video, I mean, this whole album, I remember The Sims 1, I was playing The Sims on the computer and would play this in the background, and it brings back lots of memories. I just love. Let's see. Music, loved it. The video was kind of silly. It had Ali G, Sacha Baron Cohen in the video, as well as Debbie Mazar, which, you know, of course, she's wonderful. Impressive Instant, great. Runaway Lover, I love that song. I Deserve It, another great song. Amazing has that same sort of Beautiful Stranger vibe because of the same producer. Nobody's Perfect, okay. It's an okay song. Don't Tell Me, I love Don't Tell Me. Love the video. I thought it was beautiful, well done. What It Feels Like for a Girl, that's the video her husband, or then husband, directed for her, and I never liked the song. Even though she used a sample from Cement Garden, that crazy movie with Charlotte Gainsborough, with all this, it's a crazy movie. It's out of print right now, but I used to own it. Very creepy movie. She uses a sample from that. Paradise Not For Me, it's good. Gone is very good. It's a good way to end the album, and I think this was a very tightly produced album. She went back with Mirwah, who helped her with Ray of Light, so they worked together, and William Orbit. So she really is a continuation of Ray of Light. She kind of picked up and kind of, you know, it looks like it could be a country album, but it's not. It's still wholly Madonna. Here's another one of my special editions for American Life, and it came in this sort of box. And again, this is another one. I just got two of the special editions. I got two because I don't open one. It came with a poster and then some fake stamps, which are kind of cool, and then just the album on like a sort of a little plastic thingy. And on the back it had a sticker, which looked like a lot of it was like exacted out. This one, it's a good misunderstood album. I think she really tried to. Mirwah helped her with this album, and I really like it. A lot of people think it's kind of it's again a continuation of Madonna going in the same direction. American Life, it had the controversial video and then the really tame one. I like the controversial one. Hollywood, I did not like the video, and the song is not all that. I'm So Stupid, no, I don't really care for that. Love Profusion, it's okay. It was kind of, she was putting out those children's books when Love Profusion made the video, and it was very like a motherly Madonna. Nobody Knows Me, decent song. Nothing Fails, good song. Intervention, okay. Ecstatic Process, I don't like. Mother and Father, a lot of people think that song is stupid, but it's her as a little girl singing about her mother and father. Yeah, the lyrics, she's never been known for very complex lyrics. I mean, she's pop, but the simplistic nature of them is decent. It's good. I like that song. Die Another Day, that was released before for the James Bond movie. She got a lot of criticism for Die Another Day because it wasn't really singing, it was more chopped up. I adore Die Another Day. It's one of my favorite Madonna songs. I love it. I think it's great. Video, not so much. Easy Ride, a great song to end the album with, but Die Another Day on this and Mother and Father are probably my favorites. I'll put this back in there. And it came with this huge poster of Madonna like posing with guns in it, as well as the cover of the album. I just think it was really neat that she kind of put that stuff together. And this is sort of like a leatherette case. Put those there. And then she's like, oh, let me go back to dance. And she did Confessions of a Dance Floor, which is such an amazing album. It's fun. She had fun with this album. And there's so many good songs on here. Hung Up, great song, but she kind of took advantage of that that sort of coming down, that bell ringing to like snap you out of the drug haze, which I kind of, you know, she's always kind of flirted with club culture and sort of the drug culture that also comes with it, and she's gotten in trouble for that because younger people listen to her music. Get Together's okay, Sorry's okay, Future Lovers, not a bad song. I Love New York, I think the lyrics are absolutely stupid. It's, you know, Let It Will Be, I love that song. I love the Paper Faces remix of it that I have on vinyl. Again, Forbidden Love, another version of Forbidden Love. I love this one too. Jump is okay. How High, a decent song. Isaac, that's really strange. It's like another Ashanti song. She has sort of she's still doing her Kabbalah thing before she gets sick of it. And then Push, it's okay song. Like It or Not, I like It or Not. It's kind of it's her asserting herself song. So Hung Up, Let It Will Be, and Like It or Not are some of my favorites on this album. And she, you know, it's an amazing album. She had a whole concept. And then she kind of got a little out of her. She just kind of stretched herself, I think, a little too thin. She was doing hard candy fitness things, and then she was working on other stuff. And she was starting to work on the MDNA skin line, skincare. This one, Candy Shop, I think it's a great song. 4 Minutes, what the hell is that about? I don't even know. And I don't know. It's just not the best. Give It to Me, I love it. I love, you know, I love the whole, you know, the whole video, the single. Heartbeat's not bad. Miles Away is sort of like her, she's losing her husband, and eventually, you know, they get divorced. She's Not Me, again, it's a song about her, you know, trying to, you know, figure out she's going to be single soon. Incredible, awful song. Beat Goes On with Kanye West, not that good. She's flirted with working with Kanye West. She did that on Rebel Heart, but it's no. Dance Night's a good song. I like that. Spanish Lesson, so-so, almost like Spanish Eye. She likes to flirt with Spanish culture. Devil Wouldn't Recognize You is probably one of the best songs on the album. And Voices, that one's okay. But she really did start to stretch herself thin and lose it. And she only went downhill from there with MDNA, which, I mean, all the artwork and everything for the album, but I think she really lost herself with this album. It's all over the place, and I think she really she was concentrating on MDNA skincare line, and it was on this album I felt like it was only like an afterthought. And in fact, a lot of these songs just aren't memorable. Girl Gone Wild, I like that song a lot. Gangbang, no. I'm Addicted, so-so. Turn Up the Radio, it's very weak. Give Me All Your Lovin' was the first single. It's not bad. The whole cheerleader thing was kind of odd. Some Girls, no. Superstar, no. I Don't Give a Bleep, again, kind of silly. I'm a Sinner's not bad. Love Spent is okay. Masterpiece was the single she had for her movie that she directed, W-E, for Wallace and Edward, and I love that song. Masterpiece. It's a beautiful song, simple, and it was like she really didn't put that much effort into it. They said, why don't you write a song for the album, and it's just on here. It was on the soundtrack for W.E. It's wonderful. Falling Free is great. It's a great way to end the album, and it's a really good song. Beautiful Killer, this is the extra stuff, okay. I Fucked Up, not bad. B-Day song, kind of silly. A Best Friend and Give It To Me remix. Yeah, but so this album, it's not one of my favorites, but I think she really redeemed herself with Rebel Heart. To be honest, I think this album, all the stuff she put into it, the lyrics, the effort, it really solidified her as Madonna. It's amazing. And I'm not saying that because it had a great concept behind it. And there's like a ton of songs, and they're all over the place, but they're all so well done. I can't say enough about this album. Living for Love, a great solid single. Devil Pray, it's okay. Ghost Town, I love that song. Jesus. Beautiful video, she looked amazing. Unapologetic Bitch, it's okay. Illuminati, no. Bitch on Madonna, I really didn't like that. She had that awful video where she had all those cameos in a screen. I didn't care for that. Hold Tight, so-so. Joan of Arc, love Joan of Arc, great song. Iconic, no, not very good. Heartbreak City, great song, great ballad. Body Shop, kind of silly, but I kind of like it. Holy Water, it's her being Madonna, talking about she loves being eaten out. Inside Out, love that. It's a very sexy song, Inside Out. Wash All Over Me, okay. Best Night, I like that song. It's fun. It is so Madonna. Veni Vidi Vici, or Veni Vidi Vici, but it's Veni Vidi Vici. Okay. Sex, I like that song. S-E-X. Messiah, one of my top 5 Madonna songs. Messiah it's fucking brilliant, and it's fucking beautiful. And I play that song over and over and over and over again. It's just so, it's perfect. It's amazing. It reminds me of Spanish Eyes a little bit, but it's kind of mystical, kind of magic. It could be my top Madonna song. It wasn't released as a single, but it is brilliant. And then Rebel Heart, it's fun. It's a good way to end the album. And some of the extra tracks from the album were kind of crap. But she had them put out, like a separate deluxe edition, and then there were like several deluxe editions. But this album is definitely one of my favorites. She did such a good job with that album. I mean, even though it had a silly campaign where she started taking famous people and putting that wire all over their face, and she got kind of embarrassed by that. And then we come to Madam X, which I think is, to be fair, it's experimental. It has some amazing songs on it. It's not a typical Madonna album. This is the deluxe edition. And one thing I'd say about her partnering with Live Nation and Interscope, they have screwed up production so many times. On the vinyl, one of the songs is not on one of the records, it's on another record. And on this, on the deluxe, on the actual CD, there's a song called Looking for Mercy. It's garbled. Like the digital thing, you can't get it. It's not scratched. And I love that song. So fuck Interscope and Live Nation, because I'm sorry, if I'm buying a CD, it needs to work. And I don't even know who to contact. Who would I contact to get it, fixed? So let's look. Her whole concept behind this album was, sort of everything. She was a woman of mystery, and she had all these personas. Not the first time someone's tried to do that. Tori Amos with her American Doll Posse, which is one of my favorite albums of hers. She did that. Not terribly successfully, but I love the concept. And this one, she did it. I mean, she did her own thing. And so Medellin was the first single. It's okay. I think it was kind of fun for her to kind of venture into, especially with some nearly unknown to most people, except for if you're a Latin American, Maluma. Dark Ballet, not bad. It's kind of interesting. It's a strange song. God Control is more about gun control. I like the video. It's a very strange song. Future, featuring Quavo, great. I love the song. I love the kind of the whole beat behind it. Killers Who Are Partying, it's not like that. Crave, that's a good song. That's a video. She looked perfect. She looked great in that video. Crazy, no, I don't like that song. Come Alive, not bad. Extreme Occident, no, don't really care. Faz Gostoso, I love. That's such a good song. Such a good song. One of my favorites. Bitch I'm Loca, she keeps saying she's crazy. I mean, crazy, then she's like, bitch I'm crazy. I Don't Search, I Find. That's a good song. That is so good, and it's so like dance, Club Madonna. It's her tapping into that, and I loved it. Looking for Mercy. That's a good song. It's kind of, I wish my copy actually, it worked. It's a good song though. I Rise, that's the one about the Miami shooting, and it's good. It's a good song. DJ Tracy Young won a Grammy for the remix of that song, and I love Tracy Young. And then there's some extras. There's let's see. Yeah, they're not really that. There's Punana, Back Up to the Beat, and Ciao Bella. They're okay. They're just kind of thrown in there. It's a solid album if you think of it as not mainstream Madonna. It's okay. But and the whole concept, I love the she had these beautiful pictures in the album, the booklet. She really did a good job with she always does a good job with sort of either it's skimpy on the art or it's really lush with the art and the concept. And I love it when she's lush. I mean, come on, 60-year-old woman grabbing her crotch. That's Madonna. Fuck age. But yeah, so those are the main albums. Of course, I didn't go over Who's That Girl? I think that's sort of I think a lot of people overlook that album, and it's not all that. And let's see, I have her live albums and her greatest hits collections and some singles I have, but I want to talk about the special editions I have, as well as the vinyl. I have most of her vinyl, probably about 70% of the vinyl out there, including singles and maxis. So if you like me talking about Madonna, I love Madonna. I just thought I'd make this because it was fun. It's always kind of nice to revisit the albums. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.